the back foot. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so you gotta get the distance and timing right though. Ball of the foot. Now, see how you're starting? Yeah. Pressing like this. So that means you're having to turn your hips as you go. That's why.
The 5 ways of attack. There's no certain order for that.
So you keep that back foot pointed
There it
forward,
is.
and your hips square.
Okay.
Single direct.
Now all you have to do is just.
Then there's one.
Tap my combination.
Attack by
Yeah.
combination.
There you go.
Hand immobilization.
Okay, hand immobilization.
And progressive indirect.
Then
Good.
attack
Now
by
try to
draw.
get more ball of the foot. That was mostly flat foot. Ball of the foot's just a smaller surface area, so it's
Okay,
gonna have a
single
little bit more
direct.
force to it.
What is it?
Good.
Single.
Switch sides.
Single direct.
Single direct, yeah.
Single direct.
Single direct, it's just gonna be a bunch. Single direct. Okay, then, attack by-
Start off. There you go. Back up.
attack by combination.
No.
Okay, there we go. Attack by combination.
This requires your body to follow through
Attack
a
by
bit more
combination.
in order to get it. Otherwise, you get choked up.
2 or more techniques.
Yeah.
Or more techniques. It could be 2 punches, it could be a buchi, it could be a prostrate, whatever you choose to do.
Good. Okay. Switch people. That
Attack by
that
draw.
shield
What you'll end up doing is you'll be drawing the end, is what you'll end up doing.
It's
Now,
not,
you
it's
saw
not as
Steve
boring as
do attack by draw, haven't you? So you saw what his favorite one is.
Yes.
His favorite one is like that.
No, that's
Oh,
progressive.
progressive, yeah.
See, if I draw, it's getting him to come to you. Cycle.
It could be a hand gesture, or it could be like that, or you just go.
You seen Bruce Lee do it in the movies, you know.
As you're going, you're getting more and more down like this. So what will also help is right now instead of kicking,
Progressive
bring your
indirect.
hands
That's
down
what I
here
just did,
like
right?
this.
Stay
So
like,
relax, keep them in front of you,
What's progressive indirect?
and then what you want to think of doing is really you're taking a big long step forward, essentially. So I step forward,
Attacks in order to attempt to.
and then in the actual fight, that's probably what's gonna happen. I'm gonna kick and be right. Well, I will switch stances in the process.
It's getting them to look one way, then you're going the other way.
Yeah. And now
His
that's
attention, and you
for a moment. That's probably what's gonna happen. Yeah.
okay. And immobilization, that's where you're,
Good.
well,
Trapping someone.
Good. Switch sides. You don't have to move.
Trapping their hand.
oh, yeah, there you go.
Good.
That's hand immobilization. That's how you do that.
Try not to be low, that's not bad.
Yeah, we covered all that, right?
Turn a bit more towards it. There you go. Now,
Yeah.
spread out that back foot. This way. There you go. Now you come forward a little bit. Okay. Turn your hips to face the target a bit more. There you go. That'll make the kick easier. Okay. Good. Okay. Switch people. Let's do side kick.
Okay.
Okay. Side kick.
Next one is
Same
forward
target
joint
area.
locks and
This is
application.
side kick, oddly enough, is probably the highest one as far as potential targets. We'll
Yeah.
go for solar plexus or ribs on this, but side kick also very well goes to the knees. So what I'm going to do is facing him, and then turn your hips towards the target. So just turn both hips, and then raise this foot in a straight line from here to here. A side kick.
There you
goes
go.
up. Yeah.
I realize you have to do it pretty fast.
So here. Yeah.
That's one. There you go.
Do that. The reason that we're aiming it up when it's at midsection is because we want to do the same thing as an uppercut does to compress the diaphragm.
Oh, yeah. One more.
So twist the hips first and then fire kick. So do this. So actually both feet end up pointing
Yep.
right.
The same thing, but you just did it the other way.
Yeah. Without stepping. So get a little bit closer. So now you can't step, otherwise you'll get choked up.
Or break hold techniques.
Turn more. I've never seen anybody turn too far. Yeah. So you're doing something interesting. You're turning, but then as you fire the kick, you're actually turning back this way. That's going to take away your power. Now just get used to it.
I'm not sure what I really get out of that, but just by elbowing into the stomach.
You can elbow, you can stop kick. I mean, I don't know how you guys lift you up off the ground. If you ever did do that, you can use your feet like you're on a bicep. Oh,
Better.
let's say
Now
somebody
just
could.
try not to hit.
Let's,
don't
let's,
focus so much on
what would
power.
happen if somebody tried to put it in the chest?
Relax.
I was just
Try to
thinking
hit
about
In a
hard,
hanging choke.
and
How would you get out of a hanging choke?
So hit it lighter, but do it faster. Yeah, turn more.
So, but they're gonna come onto you a lot faster than that.
Yeah.
Now try to
That
do
was
it
good,
with side
Andrew.
nine steps. Right now you're like 1 turn hit, so just
Oh,
turn hit.
Not too bad, not
Yeah.
too bad.
Yes,
I like that you continue to.
it's all about
Control
finding
over
your
his hands.
range and getting used to that. Yes, that's a very good one. Switch to that side.
Okay, 4 takedown techniques.
So same thing, don't worry about power yet.
Are you good at rolling? Are you good at flying? So don't throw them all the way.
Maybe just
Just do it.
Yeah, now try hitting it just a little harder.
Like an arm bar throw down, is that what you're trying to go for?
Okay,
Well,
my kick.
you're putting
yeah, it's all about just
too much straight force.
relearning
I'm
things.
thinking
So,
yeah.
versus.
Yeah,
Not just straight. If he wants to, if he wants to keep his arm, keep your arm bent.
How?
Keep it bent.
okay, you want to be a little bit closer.
You can't get in
Yeah,
there.
what you want to do,
Keep it bent but tight. However, that's easy.
rather than stepping to turn, you want to just put
Yeah.
it on your feet.
Yeah, the whole
Because
roll
the,
thing.
yeah, the point
Mike-
of this
Mike
is that
showed me
this
that
is a
quite
kick
some time
where
ago.
they are literally this close to you. So if I were to do any stepping, then I actually couldn't do it. So I have these right here.
Yeah.
So gotta turn hips and fire that kick.
It's almost like a,
You know, I could do that.
Arrow.
yeah,
Turn
that's
the
a
hips
hip roll.
away and then
Right, but it's
and
a
actually
forward
keep
one.
turning
Yeah,
as you
I could do that real easily enough.
Yeah.
yeah,
Wasn't that
yeah.
one of
And it's all about
those,
just
like,
learning the balance.
like this?
But lock it in.
Just do a full 360.
Yeah, the final
There you
thing
go.
is don't turn your back on it.
So I'm jumping in my own hand.
Bam, bam.
All right, there you go.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, there you
that's
go.
better.
Yeah.
Now, rather than throwing, me in the face.
They're going down.
Okay, so now this is all actually
What
about
else you got?
alignment.
What
of
else
the
you
body.
good?
So I'm gonna adjust something for you. Right now,
I think another thing.
so for this actually,
Nope.
this shouldn't be getting stretched. And if this is the stressor, then that means you're not turning far enough.
Up and down.
So it's not here, it is
Another thing, it was.
here. So actually hold that.
Yeah, you
over
got
your
that?
hand For balance. So now,
This,
turn that base foot.
if you're looking to do the arm bar, up and down.
I don't know if it's on.
Oh.
You can do this,
So lean over
this.
and now turn and look down your body
That
at
was a goose one.
this. Okay,
That was for
so now
Nolan.
this
That hurt.
is the side kick
So,
position.
How
something
to
like
use it
this.
to get somebody to
So,
high step, right?
So it's here,
We,
up like this. So that's how far you're
Oh,
turning.
that's gonna be
actually.
broken.
right.
You're going
So
like
you got this
360
guy-
and then going back.
It's, yeah, you're turning and I'm actually looking
Oh,
at
It's almost like
this.
towards me, just like.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
the thing I would not
Here
want to
is the
feel.
kick. Don't try to keep your upper body up.
So the cops
Just
will actually
jam.
protect a silent threat
Off or on?
by ripping down low.
Dude,
We're not gonna,
Oh, I think
we're gonna
you
do
got,
that on the knuckles.
do we
We're gonna actually grab the hand.
no, it just
So we go,
got knocked sideways.
I saw cops do that on shows before, where they're right at the top there.
There we go.
well, yeah.
Come on, let's go. Oh, come on. Oh, oh, oh.
That's good.
Also, the one I think is this one time, like, where you're hyperextending someone's elbow, and then dragging them along, and also.
Okay,
twist
so
them
now
down,
here's
back,
just the
and
final
then-
little thing.
That's a lot of.
And this is an easy thing for you to work on. What's happening is when you come back to your ready stance, the ready stance that you're doing is the wrestling one. So every time you finish, just
Oh,
stay,
oh,
keep
oh.
head above hips.
Damn.
Yep.
So
And then
this-
here's the final thing.
So we can go this
No.
way,
Now,
we
you
can go this way,
you're executing this
we
way.
can go this way,
Like,
we can grind it into the ground.
watch your face. You're doing it like,
Yeah, fine.
so instead,
So while you're doing it, one.
So those are
Don't
each
do that.
individual.
that's what I'm saying. Is that twist motion is throwing you off. The power of
What's
this
the big
kick
circle
is
is
from
snap.
thrusting
Whoa.
this way. So if you're twisting this way, you're not gonna be able to do
This
this.
is meant,
So what you want is
Grind
for this
restricted.
turn to happen
still
all
a
the
take.
way, and then the kick
Grind
comes
it
down.
down, still a take down.
That'll give you a nice solid base. A twisting base is hard to stay balanced on. There you go.
Keep it simple.
It's better. Get a little closer to it.
I think you had just one more left.
Then you just gotta work on blending the two together, but that takes time. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one. That's
Now
one.
try this one
So it's like a quick, we're gonna do this.
with your thumbs on the.
Okay, you're getting there. Try your left side.
Oh.
What I always tell people when they're learning new things, you know what's going on in your brain as you learn a new physical.
Yeah,
I
if
can
you've
do
got-
anything.
Your brain
You've
is
got
literally
these out here.
is writing
You can
brand
pull
new
this, so
electrical
I've got
pathways.
nothing.
So it's actually crafting a
However, if I've got
new
it here.
wave as it goes, a new
Completely
road.
different thing.
So what it
All
means
of
is
my
that
strength is right
next
here.
time you
Look
do
at
this, it'll be easier for you and you'll wonder why it was hard. Well, the reason is because turn the hips. Fire.
Always look on it. You move. You'll miss it.
Now that all that is too much spin. So turn it first, stop that motor, and then fire. Yeah, so get a little closer. There you go.
Side swing.
Now, the final thing,
Side swing.
and
Like this.
everything comes back to feet.
Well, I did this
So
one just.
right now, your stance is very narrow, heel and toe like this. So that means that when you do this rotation, you're kind of pinched.
You do all that,
and
so you
then
have to
it's gonna fall
drop the
over.
stick.
So spread this out
He's gonna drop the stick once you knock
this
it out.
direction.
Yeah.
Get that,
He's
get
a
that
touchdown
back,
on the
foot back a
kick.
little further. Now when you turn,
You're probably
this
not
big
gonna have.
foot is back here.
You're probably gonna have a right.
It gives you it's a lot better thing to stand on to push with. Yeah. So bring this foot back more.
Go ahead and go for the knee.
Back more. There you go. Bend the knees. Yes. Uh-huh. Yep, it'll take a second to get used to. So step forward with your left foot.
There's a little bit of a hiccup there.
There you go.
Okay.
Now we move on to right side.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Makes sense. A lot more sense, actually.
Yeah.
Yep, now it's just,
Yeah.
now, the final thing, lean your upper body over.
Because when I kick off,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Push- lean-
Right, so instead what you wanna do is lean over this
With the
thing
minor is
and then
this.
doing that, it'll keep you from getting knocked over.
He's very, very, very.
Okay, you're sitting upright as you kick. Lean over and look down your stomach at them.
Just lean. Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah,
Is that right? His arm just like.
I think it's pop right up
Okay.
there.
Still look at it.
You're okay. Okay, now,
Is it like realistic,
Let's
like
do-
the way we're actually
okay.
like well fashioned?
so
You can take
for this one, what you wanna do is put it in your left hand actually. And now I want it to be perpendicular to him.
You mean like,
this. So basically, like you're in a fighting stance. Except I left the arm. Then put this down here.
Okay.
But
So
I
it's a
still
lot
just
of
try
trying
to
to do that.
and add it all the way over here. Alright? Yeah. Because what the target he's gonna hit is
Knives can be
level.
manipulated in many different ways. They can be.
So you want a good target to make the side.
That,
Going to be
that,
turn the hips.
of course, there's always this, right?
And
Stick
fire
it,
this way.
or perhaps
And you remember the
slide
position on
it.
this? It's go down. Yeah. So what you're doing,
That,
what you're doing is
then
you're
you
gonna
push
be
them
kicking this way with this part of the
or they come behind you.
and it winds up like a whip.
Snap it right.
So this is the starting position, and then this comes off the ground. So by turning the shoulders, it whips to the leg.
Got to the knife disarms, I was showing them how many different ways the knife can be used, how many different grips, like saber grips, where you got that and that.
Okay.
Or they come behind and just go stab right there in your trap muscle.
if someone behind me, I probably
Turn
wouldn't.
it a bit more.
Well,
Like turn your whole side.
Could hear
Yeah. There we go.
it's possible you gotta hear their footsteps.
If it's,
Try to do it without
if
stepping
it's an
forward.
assassination, they're probably gonna shoot you from a half mile away. You'll never see.
They won't come to you with a knife.
Turn your hips more.
Okay.
Yeah. Good.
Pretty good disarms.
Good. That's fine. So yeah, just switch hands.
Now, of course, if they're not in reach, you can't do it. It's easier to go like this than it is to move your whole body. So
Aim at me.
these are only good for if you're in reach.
Like just a targeting thing. Right now you're hitting about here. Or would be hitting. So that's not gonna hurt at all. So you want right around here. Yep.
Is that right?
So now you can just do it faster because it's so low. Yep.
Right back here.
No footwork. Yes.
Right?
There you go.
Thank you for being careful. Now, no need to change your grip on that.
No.
One more good one.
What you had was working.
So you did your spin,
Good. So you hit him in the eyes and you grab this and hit it 3 or 4 more times.
Oh.
Okay. So now, yep.
he's still standing, which he shouldn't be. Not
Brace
right
it with your.
You're going left side,
Come
yeah.
back here. Not gonna do that.
Okay. So start with the right
So
side.
what's happening right now?
So all you're going to do is you're going to.
I didn't change my grip.
You're over here. You'll be able to see it here. Yeah. So
Boom, boom, boom.
just gonna be right here. Then you turn the hips and then lift them. Just pick this leg up and let it carry through.
Whenever you're doing that,
Come on this side so you can see the angle coming in at.
cross, wrap,
Like that. That.
boom, boom.
So I'm actually turning all the way over. I am actually in the side kick position
There goes again.
as far as the angle of my hips.
So.
So-
check it out real quick, right?
When somebody's pulling a gun on you, get your eye.
Yeah. Now this doesn't extend it out.
Game, this is a threat.
If it's bent, that's gonna put a lot of stress on this
Because
tendon.
they're out to kill you.
So you
So just
extend it further.
tear him.
Alright, so wait.
Extend it outward further. You'll feel it.
That's all the
Yeah.
disarms.
Alright.
Now start with your right leg out. And then
All
you're just,
colors
so
against,
same thing with this, spread it out, spread the back leg out further.
Striking the trap.
Well, you use on like the holiday disarm.
No, it's, basically your-
Saw
that's
one
like
that kind of
tension.
like, it's called disarming the snake.
Yeah.
Disarming what?
The snake.
Snake.
They have like the fake weapons or whatever, they disarm, but it's stick,
Turn the hips a little bit more.
like a stick or something.
There you go.
My preference is simplicity over a lot of different techniques.
How's that
What
feel?
weapon would you like? Gun or knife?
That's actually good. The back kick, it's over.
You have a gun? I have some of these, right? Yeah, just gonna point that thing at me, bam!
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't hit the
A
gun,
little bit more.
Oh, my.
but I wanted to hit your thumb.
No, it's just holding it up.
See what I mean?
Bring your thumb.
Point at me.
Yeah. Okay, left side.
You can come up this way. As well. But that's not the only,
For this, you'll
That's
actually
not
want to be
the
right
only
back
place.
here.
Secondary. That's not the only, that's the secondary.
Okay.
Turn more. Bam.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I'm done.
Good.
Straight. He's the gun. He's trying to kill me. He wants to kill me.
Good. Okay. So just another facet of this kick. This kick comes from Sabat. Sabat.
Yeah.
It's a French foot fighting. And so what it is
That's
pulling
a
for right
bam.
So now what I'm going to, what this is for is it also works as a nice
That's why we have
setup
pads.
for a second kick.
Okay.
So right after I do this one, I want you to turn this to the side.
Okay, what's
It's gonna
next?
be quick. So what you do, how this kick
Okay,
works, is you come in, hit, and then immediately do a side kick because you're already in position.
Here.
Yeah. So you go, bam, bam. So that's whack, whack, right on that lead beam.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
actually really good.
Okay.
You
So,
have this
well,
on
you've
some
done
of the
that.
time?
Oh,
And
Stole it from him
Let's
and
see.
sold it at the pawn shop, $250.
let's do stomp.
Pistol.
Okay, so this
41
one,
man.
you have to
Oh,
put
41
brace on
mag.
the ground.
Took it from him and I beat him with it.
So,
Pistol way.
careful.
And then I
Stomp
hooked his
kick
ass.
always is from right here. Right, so stomp kick is the only one that
Whatever.
because you have no choice. Just bam. Do that. Closer. You're gonna be right next.
And I was not in a very good mental.
And don't look at it.
I was drunk
Now,
all the
for stomp,
time.
it's like a side kick, but down.
High most.
So you want to turn your hips.
Not in a good mental place.
Smart
Yeah.
family back then.
Wasn't very strong.
No, do it. Okay. And the guy that I can do for someone
Good.
new
Try
or
to get to it a
someone.
little faster.
Great.
Yes. Good. Left side.
You're really that kind of bad boy.
I didn't rape her. I was.
Didn't take anything that wasn't offered.
Okay.
But I made myself available.
Okay.
All right. That was an interesting clarification to shout across the room.
Buddy. I was just not embellishing, telling the story of the guy that I took his 41 from.
Right,
And why he pulled a gun on me in the first place.
right.
Because I was screwing his girlfriend.
Oh,
To piss him off.
oh.
And it worked. I told you I wasn't a very nice guy when I was young.
You just broke
A
up
little
the
bit
girlfriend.
closer.
Yeah, I wasn't listening to it.
You want to be close enough that you're crossing forearms with them.
22.
I didn't-
That's how close.
My problem, my biggest
And then
sin
stop
on that
down.
was I used her
Nope.
for.
Yeah, it's a 45
And that
degree
was
horse.
my greatest
Yep.
problem.
The two targets
Not that I
are
did what I did to
me
him, I mean,
or
that was bad
instead.
enough, but I drug an innocent into
Here
it.
you go.
So I'm guessing that was 80, 81.
Don't hurt me.
Yeah.
After making good movies that they do right now.
Some of them are pretty good.
Pick
Some
up
of
the
them are
foot a
last.
little higher.
Yeah.
Because the
Some of the movies in
prime
the
real
80s
estate is,
The John
so we're keeping it up this high in order to get to it.
John.
Uncle Bob.
There you go.
The Great
Make sure you
Yeah,
hit
those are okay.
John Wayne.
Breakfast Club.
Yeah, Breakfast
I
Club.
did let parents do a day off and breakfast.
I think he did some Breakfast student.
And he also wrote the home.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a giant
Oblique.
Johnny Candy fan.
Obliques are fun.
I mean, he was okay.
Who's Harry
Hold
Crow?
this one down low as well.
Here you come.
John Candy.
Like all the way
I
down.
don't know John Hughes Crow.
I don't remember
Believe
the
it.
right one.
So, and brace it with your shin. Yes, and then turn your foot to the side.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, like that. Okay, so,
Also,
and
the
what
karate
I
kid.
found that's easy, instead of having to
Yeah,
run
karate
and
kids
over
came
your
in back
side, a lot easier if you just have it this way.
There was some
Instead of having to come down.
pretty crappy ones back then.
That's better.
To the devil or daughter, that one was.
Okay, you just want to bend your knees so that it'll flex, because these can come in hard.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah. Okay, so what you
Killer
do
Bees,
is
there
that
was a whole
the
series of
there's
those.
two
Those
kinds.
were really bad. There was like
They
3 of them.
swing in like a
And they were
golf
all
swing.
terrible. Just because they had somebody
When I'm hitting
on
on
there
the
that
side
could
of the foot, or the side bottom of the foot.
act like they were doing
The one with the showing up, what was that called again?
it. The what?
The one with showing up?
Or
Oh,
the
the
stomp
Last
kick.
Dragon.
Last Dragon, yeah.
Which is
Never
great.
You know,
remember
a
that.
lot of people
And it's a
really
stomp
love that
kick, but it's
film.
coming from
I
the
didn't
back.
care for it.
You know, back then I liked it too. I haven't saw it years.
Right.
The
Like
benefit
the
of
majority
these
of the
two
Chuck
kicks
Norris movies.
is
They were made in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah. Code of Silence.
if he were
The one.
to laughing like
I
The
saw
guys
one
were
of
black.
Misconnect.
I watched all 3 of those, but like
Yeah.
the
And
latest
it's
one I
very
saw
hard
was
for them to
Code of
see.
Silence.
So
Because I just saw like
when I was comic.
That's old.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I'll
it
get on with
swings like golf swings.
Misconnect.
So like you're gonna
Put that
check
jack
the golf.
over his head and you have to kill that
And
rat.
as you can see,
Yeah, the
it's
guy
that
that
it
was like
can
3
have
or
It's
4
not
years
the
There's
second
old.
four
one.
of them.
Wasn't that the second one?
I can
Or
get all the way to the
I've
top.
heard of it. One.
Then the other one is where you actually bring it
Yeah,
up
it was.
and then stop
that was
down.
given to Chuck Norris
And
his
what
arm
that's
because
good
like
for
his brother
Is
died in
it's
Vietnam.
even more
little
stable
brother.
than the stomp kick is
I know that.
if you're really
Yeah, his
close.
little brother
So,
Wheelan was
if we're
he
here,
died in Vietnam.
for the stomp
Yeah,
kick,
close.
Well,
for the
you
stomp
say
kick,
Aaron.
and I
No,
actually
he's
kind of
still
get
around.
away.
He's
Like
an
on like this.
older brother, Chuck, and like he has 2 different
I
brothers.
don't have to
Darren
give
and his other
anything
brother
away.
Wheelan.
When I do
Chuckles
like
is
this.
in.
So my shoulders don't turn, it's just.
No, he was after that AP.
Yeah.
That's what I learned.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep, yeah. And it comes in at a 45-degree line.
But then, like, I think Aaron's started to be
Do
like
that try.
I would never guess that Chuck is 80-something years
And what's
old.
awesome is, since it's such a ill-used
He
kick
and
in
Bruce Lee
general
both
martial arts, if somebody comes up for a kick or lunges at you, most of the time
It's
do
running
that
pretty
stop
well
kick
for his
and
age,
then
I'll tell you
stop them,
that.
And they don't have any idea
He's
how
been
to
in
do
shape
it,
all these years.
because they
You
don't
know,
really
guys
when you're making your living with your body,
Yeah.
you know, stone.
for the golf swing,
Oh, yeah.
which is the low.
There are guys who have
right now,
American blowers in their
emphasize
80s, and
speed.
this
Yeah.
guy's
Oh,
still
yeah.
wearing pads right now with his son, with
Try
his
not to
like
thrust
late
it,
20s son. I think.
don't go.
Storm's done most of his stunts over the years too. But yeah, he's had to keep himself up.
This one's intended to
Well,
get it out
that's,
there.
that's how you're gonna make your money. You know, you better take care of your tools.
Well, then some of his stunts, like most of his stunts.
All of them.
Yeah, quite a few. It's
There you go.
rainbows,
Now,
You can
he
feel
actually
that-
got in
that
the ring
angle
with,
kind of has
with
a
a
dangerous
boxer
feeling
whenever he
as
was
you come
first
down
down the
at
rock.
it.
He wanted to know
Okay,
what
switch.
he felt like. He said he didn't last 2 punches. This guy hit him 2 or 3 times. He says, I'm done. Just about killed him.
Well, that was like when they were
Monsters are tough.
looking for someone to play in Rocky IV, Rush, and they found the guy who played Drago.
Yeah.
And he said, you know what,
Hungry, yeah.
I want you to hit me as hard as you can on the chest. He said, I'll kill you. He said, just hit me. And he freaking hit him. He's like, this guy will work.
That guy
They
is,
were actually really fighting in those scenes.
yeah, Joe Rogan described Dolph Lundgren as a man motherfucker, like a Kyokushin black belt.
Yeah, he really is.
Good.
He's a
Full contact karate, Kyokushin, that's really good.
The thing is, he's not Russian, he's Swedish, but
Yeah.
he did great
And
playing the part of a Russian. As well.
swing it, yep, just like that.
And then this last one where he's playing Ivan's senior. The Celeste Creed movie. He was in that.
Good. Now stop.
And of course he's old, but you know, they all are.
And have it something.
Well, the alternative is dying young.
Pick it up and aim
True.
first.
True.
There you go.
No good way to live a life, dying young.
No.
There you go.
Apollo's still around.
You guys seem to want to scare your old when you're young.
Is
And
right
Carl
now,
Weathers?
Oh, yeah.
as you pick it up, you're
Yeah, he's
seeing a little
great.
bit of wind.
And he is
like that.
great.
He,
So try
He's
to
a lot
pick it
less
up
fit
and
than he
aim
was in
the
the
foot.
Rocky
And then
He's what?
He's less fit than he is
There's
in
an
the Rocky
angle
movies
towards
right
the
now.
target, and
Carl
then
Weathers.
Yeah.
that whip.
Well, or
what
when
you
he
call
was
much
in the
of it
Predator
power
movies,
since
you
this is
know.
a thrust.
Yeah, he was in the first one.
Yeah.
I'm using the hip. He was like, I glistening muscles like right next to Arnold.
And
Like,
then just stomp straight
I
down.
once seen whenever
The
they were
thing
doing
about it
that,
is
like,
that it's a
standing
bit
arm
closer.
wrestle.
Yeah.
All
Like,
that potentially do is maybe have you land at an awkward angle and
And
maybe
then
hurt your
Predator not long ago, put it on
So
Hulu.
just position and
I
fire.
want to see the first one.
Really?
My dad made me,
Several of them.
my dad made me and my brothers watch that together, and I was like,
Good,
it's pretty good.
good.
It's only something different for
Good.
its
Yeah,
time.
there's a bunch of them now.
Now, there was the second one where he was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, Danny Glover,
Then,
Yep.
then they came up with Alien vs. Predator.
that was pretty good,
Yeah, then they came up with the sequel to that.
which was pretty good.
Then I think they did one called Predators.
I haven't even seen Alien
Now
yet.
stop.
Really?
I've never watched the first one.
The first one set up the whole story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll vote for
So
sci-fi,
basically,
just 'cause I'm not really that much of a horror guy.
Is that I am here
He lives.
finding something.
Alien Predator.
So, all I do,
I
Now,
love
this
Terminator.
new one,
so,
this new
I'll-
one,
is you don't
this
want to do
Predator,
this,
they
then fire.
made,
It's just
he was dropped off in
fire.
the Native American warrior days in the Northern Plains. So all those people who didn't get to use guns, they had to use what was available. Nature's researchers.
Yeah, they show on Prey, that's.
Prey, that's what it
That's,
is.
that's what's called Prey instead
Yeah.
of Predator. It's,
That's right.
it's before, it was before the times of the Arnold.
Yeah, it was before that, yeah.
Lean over more.
I was like, this is really good, actually.
So lean over all the way and then
I
fire.
haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now just get the balance.
all right. Basic covers, the comic blocks.
Make
The
sure
first
you're
one's
looking
good.
at it the whole time.
So these are just suggestions, so
Yeah.
work off the suggestions, come up with your own.
You're making your own JKD. This is what we're doing now.
Yeah.
That's why I'm cross-trained.
Yeah, you're set
Help
up.
you. Don't hold it from yourself.
Roll
Hold
under,
it tight.
roll under block, hammer fist.
It'll actually feel better.
Just kind of
Yeah.
Guess I'm like the seagull fighting people. 7-5, it's horrible.
Okay. So you're for a punch.
Good. Switch. Just lean over and kick.
Try to jump out.
That's not happening.
No, jump. With your weak hand. So you're throwing the punch, he's throwing the block. Jump.
Good.
Now there's a couple of different jumps out.
Okay.
So you've got the hook gun pretty good.
Like this with someone else,
You
right?
can also just.
If you're fighting somebody else, like your right comes up, you're just gonna lean over all the way, look down, kick.
So you look when you come out.
Yep, look down to your own body, and that'll be the right position.
Yep.
Lean over all the way. Your upper body should be at like 90 degrees.
There you go.
That's it.
Look at your target.
Alright.
You're not a horse.
So I'm going down to
No.
Yeah, you actually, the leaning over actually gives you power. It's like a
My
clock.
grandma had horses, I didn't know how to properly.
So the power of it actually is
Yeah.
from your kick. So the upper body lean actually pushes in.
Goodness.
Me neither.
I was always told. everyone-
Try not to pull, I think
Yeah, I
this
got
is
in trouble for like.
is you're
walking around
coming
about,
here and then you're going back
No.
and then out, like this,
Without, letting
So,
the horse know I'm behind. So,
like that. So instead,
Okay. And that second one, rear strike,
go
to
bring it
face
back.
or body, or
on the flag, no whining.
Right. That's better.
Little higher.
Start,
Yeah.
Plus it's the.
Start fully standing
rear
up.
strike to face or body.
Yeah, make sure you look. Look down to yourself.
So.
Like, look at him, but down your stomach.
So it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter what block you throw, right? Okay. I don't think so.
Already did.
Good. Try to
Yeah.
do that.
There you go.
Do that? Yeah. Do something different.
There's some different punches in there.
Yeah, they better do something.
Good. Get a little bit closer.
No, you're throwing a punch at him. He's blocking.
Start
Yeah,
up,
block.
standing up all the way, and then lean over all the way.
So if you're, are you working on just punch?
Lean over too much.
So he doesn't.
There we go. That was actually good.
You can't just do that.
Yeah.
So
Good.
you can't go. Yeah, that doesn't work.
No.
Good. Okay. Yeah, you're feeling it.
That one I felt.
Boom.
The last one.
Alright, how's it feel? Feel better?
All right.
Good.
Wow.
How was that kick?
Alright,
Got it.
so that's not kicking for today. There are a few that I kind of skipped over. Let's see. Okay,
We didn't get all you for that.
so now,
I think Dick's has them, Dick's Sports or Academy,
Okay.
or you can get them on Amazon.
I'll do it.
alright,
All right.
now, we're gonna start working on those.
And number 3 is
This is the,
Crap.
leave
Right about
vertical
it.
elbow strike to start
okay,
or
so you
reps.
don't need that anymore?
Leave vertical elbow strike to start
Game is close.
Okay, so, yeah, sure, quick drink of water.
Number 3.
Oh, you're still working on, that's still the high block.
Oh, okay.
So you're still doing the high block. So if he does that high block,
Hey, oh, the Elvis.
Let's do this.
guard hand it. There you go.
Okay,
Oh, looks good.
so, what
Oh.
these are, is the basic core block and counter
Yes,
techniques.
sir.
What these are
Just
is
figured
a
out the
series
pain that would
of
cause.
suggestions,
Full
very
throttle.
easy suggestions.
I thought I was like, and actually, I thought that was a song.
Attacks that an
Been
opponent
hurt.
would do on
Just
you,
thinking about the pain
and then
that would cause.
it allows you to
Full-
practice
full
different
way.
ways of attacking their attack. The best way to stop their attack is to intercept their attack and hit them before they hit you. So, first thing that we're gonna do is they're
The
going
last
to
one,
an
as he
attack,
does that,
and they
do a
will
hammer
do
fist down.
tons out with one hand
Hammer fist
and
down.
a
Down to
hit
his
of
face.
some kind.
I know,
With the other.
So you throw
So
this
if you
punch,
punch,
he blocks it
does
up,
the hammer
come back
fist.
down.
Palm strike. And here, come to the middle a little bit.
Make
So
sure you
you're
get
gonna
over
use
his
this at
arm.
the halfway.
Oh.
So, real quick, how this works, I'll give you an idea. So,
Next one, you're gonna do
how
a
this
lead
works,
punch.
how to practice this, is
So you
I'm
can
gonna
do
be
a
throwing
rear bend
punches, they can
and
be
strike.
loose, they could be straight, they could be from this side or straight from this side.
Right.
And you can block those with a tons out in either direction.
Go with the
As
flow,
long as it makes
rotate
sense.
back around,
And then the
straight
rule
to
is,
the head or neck,
when you block it,
No, you don't need to
not
trap.
trying to just like let tons
go
out.
with the flow.
You must hit at the same time with whatever you hit.
Don't even worry about trapping it.
So if you were to throw a big hook punch,
There you go.
I could do that, so it's on in a hit. But I could also.
Next one,
yeah,
he blocks it, he'll empty it.
hit there instead. I could, again, hit hammer fist
Like I
there.
throw my left.
I could
No.
also,
Throw a punch, he blocks it, use your
Here.
left,
I could, again,
punch it.
there, I could, again. Elbow
There you go.
strikes there.
Empty it.
So
So you're going with the flow
now
on
you
that
need
one.
to do a straight punch, yes. I have to
All
go
right.
on the inside like that.
Next one is roll over, pin him down.
Or, again, outside. So, and with all of those, same thing.
Pop you.
I can hit here, here, here. I can again,
Pops.
hit there. All those things. So it's all about freestyling like that. So what you will do is you'll be the puncher first. And then what you'll do is just con and hit something. But the only rule is that it's at the same time.
Oh.
So the rule to begin is slow but in range.
All right, next
So-
one is he pops you,
It's not out here.
as you throw that punch, he
Because there's
pops
no
you,
need
and
for it
then
to
you
block
pop
it.
him.
So you want to, you'll
Back to
start out for
strike or
the
whatever.
So as part of your
Pop
attack,
him.
you get to simulate a genuine attack. Because they're going to step in and come at you.
Push it back.
You want me to step in like an old person?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and again.
Okay, there's a ability.
Push him back.
Now, it's probably not quite that normal.
Oh.
No.
Do, practice your attack foot.
Okay, pops out.
So like, let me kick it.
Push him back.
Whew, there you go.
Basically, it's like a spring.
Good.
Big.
Try to stay
There you
standing
go.
up.
There you go. Got it.
Okay. Try again.
All right, rear box out. So you need a rear slice and a lead strike.
Oh, yeah. Big.
Main thing is
I really go for that.
is go your actual punch motion. Try. Let me give you a
Keep
little
that,
example.
keep engaged in that slice, okay?
Be a little bit more like a simulation.
Okay. Oh.
So like, Okay, just to get started, something about this speed.
Okay.
Yeah, just such
Now,
that.
do that
he has time
horizontal
to
elbow without the
lower
slice.
this.
Without the slice.
Good. And now what I want you to do, there's some interesting principles going on here.
Now, without the left.
In this
Don't
scenario,
do the
if
slice.
the enemy is advancing, do we
Don't do
want
the
to
slice
stay
though.
still or do we want to push him back?
Left, there you go.
So what you want to do is when you see him advance, go towards him. So throw that at me. Good. Big punch. Actually go
Alright.
towards him
Works out
and cut him off. So
And
practice
that's
that
that rear
as well.
pop.
When he starts to move,
And
go
hinge
forward,
down and hit him
and
in
then
the groin.
and while you're going forward, deal with his attack. Good.
All right.
Yeah.
Rip my arm.
All right. Next one, he does that rear pop and just lead strike him in the face.
Okay. Okay. Now what you can work on is right now there's a very distinct
Next one.
going on.
Is
Try to
on
do
that
both
rear
together.
pop.
So whatever you decide to do, it's always going to be a tom out sometimes, so you can just kind of forget about that. But then it's hit something else, but it's
Punch.
always together. So it's
Now,
on and punch,
Right.
on and middle,
So boom.
things like that.
Ooh.
Good.
That's not good.
Yes.
Just smooth that up. So he hits, boom. See how I've got him going? Boom.
Little piece of footwork for you to work on.
Boom.
Right now, you're stepping in good. Let's see what's happening.
Use your hip.
You're coming in and your attack looks like this.
There you go.
So when you step forward, take your back foot with you, but don't take it further than it was when you started. So if this is
Alright.
2 feet apart, make
Lead
sure that
contact.
it's 2 feet apart when you're done,
Lead contact.
and that you're not
So rear
bringing
hand
your
lead
feet
strike.
together.
Roger that.
on the
So,
attack.
all right, I have one question.
Yeah.
You guys ever use knees?
Pin
She's
strike.
coming out, right?
Yep,
You
yep.
just go, yeah.
Pin strike.
We generally use them when it's close quarters.
Alright.
So the only thing
Same.
about a knee is
You're
that
doing
in
drop
this
reverse
particular
strike.
case,
Don't open yourself up.
yeah, you do, and that came from a long way away, and so it means that if he's
Alright.
got a big quick punch,
It
then
does
my
the-
only thing is to deflect
does
it in
the
that
top south.
knee. There's a chance that he can come and
And
stop.
harmonic spring.
Not to mention, we're colliding with each other, and I'm on one foot. So if he had a bit more body momentum than I thought, then I might get pushed backwards.
All right. Next one is a simple cut across. So he taunts you and you tighten
Good.
it and cut across.
Okay, now I want you to throw this with your other hand.
Throw the punch. You're not expecting him to
hooks,
block it. Remember that.
straight, sometimes hook. Yeah,
So you're throwing a punch and you've got this out here, he
Good.
blocks you. Now tighten. So your whole intent. So that's your, your whole intent is to punch him in the face, right? Boom, done. Right? But if he's quick, boom, boom. So, boom, and I'm here, push your knee pretty hard. That's where you want to tighten.
Okay, now, a thing that to keep in mind for you is remember also that the tonsile can go you on his outside. So on that one, if he throws that left-handed punch, so to the left, I can also go here. So the
This one's
tonsile
gonna be a
is
little
not-
strange.
Not always on the inside.
So he blocks
Not
the,
always here. You can
rear
go to the
lock.
other side as well.
so come up
Try that.
like this.
Try specifically that a few times.
Okay. And then elbow strike.
So,
Try tonsile with your left hand
Nope.
against his left.
Other side. Your left is coming in there.
Make sure
Going
tonsile,
right.
not a
Drop with your left.
just
Yep, underneath.
Yep.
Go up underneath.
Roll in and then
Yep, and see all the fun stuff that's open there.
this is a Wing Chun move.
Good. Okay, let me give you some ideas here. So all the things that we can hit, do that again. So he's
All
got,
right.
so
Rear.
you're
on
in
top.
kind of general spine area, there's a lot more fun.
Roll under
Yeah.
You've got
and up.
brain stem right there.
Rear.
Nice, flat, right there, very
So,
easy.
getting back
But
to your
really
right hand
disruptive
stance.
here, you can feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so whack as hard as you can. You've got that. You've got just a general hit in the jaw. That's really gonna mess him up. You've got the straight here. You've got
All right.
hitting right here like this.
So,
You've got just elbow left scapula. I mean, just go bam, just right there like that.
and you lock it.
Yeah.
So, lock underneath with your hand.
You still want that?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lock it.
Little thing that's did not use some opportunities. Right now, your center line is staying pointed at his like this. So that's what your footwork is looking like. It's something like this. Rotate around him.
So here.
Right. So what I'm going to do, here's my center line. So here's my basic footwork. When I move, I'm going to go like this. So I rotated around him. Now my center line is pointing this way.
Okay.
So that opens up a whole bunch of new targets.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. That's better.
Next one, he does rear
Here's
tie.
another fun little thing.
Lead elbow.
For you. We're throwing a lot at you. So yeah.
Training them.
So if you ended up in a blend position,
Try the
where
elbows.
it's
Come under
even feet, this is a Wing Chun thing.
to the body.
A lot of fun. Step forward with your right foot.
You might need to do a little bit of football.
So a little bit faster.
Right. So I'm going to actually
Cover your
reach
face.
forward and shove this. And now he's off balance while I'm hitting him. Bam. And I can force him to the ground that way. So if that step that you did, so again. So he does like this. You end up here
Now-
and just stepping forward and really
Come in
mess up
hard.
his footwork,
On
and
the
now you're
rears.
free to do a lot of hits because he's just trying not to fall down.
Okay, that makes sense actually.
Okay.
All right, lead cut. Cut across. Just cut across.
Now it'll be even stronger if slow it down a little bit. But what you did was a quick,
All right.
quick little knee jab.
Bones out. So you're trying to
Right,
get
to
him
make
in
it
the
even more
groin,
powerful.
and he does a lead bones out.
So we're here, and what you did was bam, like that.
Go down the.
Instead, actually take a full
Wait,
step
go lower.
and step through his leg.
So,
Like
you do that, hit a punch, and strike.
Oh, I heard him.
yeah, just that's why I said do it slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Take a full step. See that? Yeah. Automatically, you got me. Right. It's like here's a good example. It's a nice follow up. So I blended. Bam. Bam. And now we're actually in your
Or
head
straight cross.
position if you wanted. Oh, come on. So on your knees with their back to you, is a pretty bad position for you. Yeah.
This one is that hook into the throat.
So as you can see, it's like this is where we start getting very free flow like this to explore ideas. So,
I'm working on
yeah,
that.
just work on different things.
You know what I think about it, just go.
Right, all kinds of things that it kind of exposes, like, okay, try this footwork, try moving over here instead.
And you all don't do holds ever, right? You go hold
I don't have holds.
any hold, really.
We do anything that works quickly.
Go with the flow.
So they were just working on that actually. A lot of our holds are not holds, they die.
Yeah.
We're training them. So it's like, but it's like, as far as a hold that would, the only hold that I
Rear
would think of
bump.
that would count as
Rear bump.
something that's intending to cause
So
them to submit
roll
is
up.
actually because we're knocking them out completely.
Iron palm.
And that would be V. So, V is, okay.
Oh.
You know how to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah. And a hook.
that one's easy because it's a double blend choke and an air choke. You're cutting off the blend to both sides and the air pipe. And so that can take
Alright.
somebody out in about 6 seconds.
Now, this is
So-
going to be a little odd. You're going to reach over.
Right. So, and sometimes faster, depending on how forcefully you do it.
So this
But
is
the
going to
other-
be a big.
The other ones that we
This is-
do
this is
are
just-
generally
just
discrimination,
right.
so you don't do those unless you need it. Right, so an example of that is side choke, which brings them around here.
Oh, no.
There you
Just
go.
you can already feel it.
Yep. Oh. Yeah.
And
Yeah, I've seen
Yes.
that before.
So that one causes a twisting motion, kind of like this, so you're,
you haven't seen this.
yeah, and you do that fast. The other one is hanging choke, which is what they were working on, which is internal decapitation.
Oh.
But I'm I'm going to do is it's the same thing that happens when you actually hang if the hangman is.
So I'm getting this,
It causes the body to let the head go up. So what it
So I'm
is
just
is
leaning
you
into it.
unwind them,
Oh, shit.
get them up.
I'm changing my footwork,
Here is the rope.
bashing them with my
And
shoulder.
then what I do, here, I'll tell you the counter to it, so that you don't have to worry about it. The counter is the whole other line.
Right, I'm making
And
some
so,
room so
like,
that
you
you
hold them off
quick
their
attack.
feet, and then right when they fall, so I'll back up a little bit. Right when they fall,
Get them on your shoulder.
so,
We usually have a missing break.
Yeah.
on that.
right,
I
so
can
they,
have that.
you pull them off their
Yep,
feet,
just like
they,
a football
right when
move.
it goes out, you yank it up, and worst case scenario, maybe you sprain their neck.
You watch that last,
But they,
Chiefs game?
worst case scenario.
I didn't
they're
watch
on their
it.
butt with their
There
legs
was a-
straight,
They won, didn't they?
with their back.
Yeah, they won.
there
I
was
mean,
a,
that's a pretty, even
there
if
was
you
an
didn't
incident
get it,
where-
it pulled
when,
off, that's a
Chief
very
was hitting
good
the charger.
position for you to be in, so you
And,
can
I mean,
even
he
the
held
back
it
of
in
it
him.
up with it.
Right.
Anytime you have momentum on, it's gonna swap.
Bang.
So, it's like you hold it.
Oh, my God. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we, like,
Yeah.
generally,
and it- yeah, it's stuck.
the problem
And
with
he had to leave for a
submission
while.
style holds is it makes.
Yeah, well, it was the
back
quarterback.
Yeah.
Quarterback was out for
Is
two
that what I
plays.
wanted?
and then came
Or did
back.
I just want the fight to be over so I can?
Knock the crap out
So,
of it.
yeah, did I want them to say uncle?
All right, so now
The other
you're
thing
in
about
right
it
hand
is it's
stance,
better
you're doing the
to
rear.
Destroy, like if it's a submission hold, that's about a
So
joint.
you're
Oh,
gonna do it,
yeah.
you're gonna
It's
your
better
right
to
hand
just
stance,
destroy
do
the
it
joint
with your
now.
left hand.
Oh,
Done.
Right, it's like, so rather than, like, if you
Goes
get to
back,
your,
and he goes, right about,
Yeah.
so.
it's
Rotate
better
around,
to
punch him in the
Oh.
snap that instead of holding here because, what are you gonna do to try to make me stop? Yeah, yes. Or worse, what if I do this and then you take in your follow through? Yeah, ball goes on the ball.
Punching the ball.
Yes.
Rear strike.
Right, so,
Left hand.
that's,
Sorry, ninja.
no, that's what he called it. Yeah,
Okay,
okay,
next one
so,
is a same block,
let's see. Now,
rear slice.
yeah, your turn,
Leg
to be the good guy.
Slice.
So,
You want me to keep it
Slice?
like slow and
yeah, run
steady
that, run that
outside?
same speed, outside,
Outside.
but what you do
Keep
is
engaged with
big
that slice.
punches with either hand, or straight punches with either hand. And then your only rule is
All right,
Tansao and
next one is.
Tansao is
harmonious
his
spring.
deck simultaneously hit something with something. Good?
Now, this one is,
This is a
it's
quick
okay,
thing
though.
here.
It's a
Like
little
this
bit
is what,
complicated.
this
You
whole
can do
thing
it.
right here is what, how Bruce
So,
Lee described it.
lead cut.
But
Rear lock,
respond to
strike.
any circumstances without any prearrangement.
This is.
So what
this
happened
is
there was you
simple
were expecting
displacement.
one thing to happen and he did something else.
Hop lock.
So like you expected his right hand, and so you went contact. It's not that one. And so what you want to do is don't
Now,
pre-plan
you
anything.
can just push it with
Because
your arm.
the fight-
If
the
your arm is
The
up there,
person who you're fighting against
Push it.
doesn't know what you want him to do.
make sure you lock
So,
him and pull him in.
Don't try to do anything. Just
There you go.
respond to whatever he does and
That's
then
all it
hit
is.
what's open.
See, some of them, most of them are
Only thing
pretty
is,
simple.
step forward.
A couple of them are a little bit more
It's
advanced.
by stepping forward the right foot, it means that
What's your
that
next
right
thing?
hand is going to come out
Oh,
stronger.
next thing is
Always go towards
All
it.
right, all right.
all lopsided techniques.
Good. Don't
All
quit.
lopsides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, right now, you're doing the exact same attack for each one. You're going ton punch, ton uppercut, and hitting the same target. So, different things each time. And also remember that if he's doing a straight punch, you can also go to the outside. Yes. Always look at the target. Good. Okay.
Come on, Miyagi said it. Rook eye, always rook eye.
So little thing I want you to work on, move back this way. Okay, now you come
I
forward.
love Pat Marie.
I want, this is your 50 yard line. I want,
Thing is,
Back up a bit. So
Yeah,
this
he
is,
was
I
a
want you guys
comedian
to be
before he
about
was
equal
anything.
length.
Yeah,
I want you to beat
You know,
him across the 50-yard
Long
line.
career in stand-up comedy.
but Happy Days was in one.
But
Well, yeah, he was Arnold in the first.
now you're about equal. You're about equal. So try, so
Yeah, as soon as
lunge
you get
in
started
further.
clearance on Boyd.
As soon as you see aggressive motion.
Never
from
saw
him,
that show.
Attack.
Didn't have any kids at that age.
Good.
During that run.
Try not to have your feet come together. What happened there was you ended without like this.
Back then was,
So make sure
back
that
then
that
when
back
kids'
foot
sitcoms
stays
were actually
right
good.
about there.
Right now, they just don't put in really much of an effort on them anymore.
Now, make sure that your motion is threatening enough that you would need to block it.
Okay.
So be coming towards him with the intent that you're going to punch him where he's standing.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, the reason you bogged him in the gym is because you weren't looking. Yeah.
Well, look.
Yeah. Don't go. Yeah. Just
Look at the feet.
look at the thing that you're going to attack.
Oh.
Okay. Now, again, you were looking away. So, the other thing to do is right now you are very tense. So, the key to this is even on your attacks to be relaxed. So, what I'm seeing here is you throw something, and you're going right here at the end. And so that means that
It could have been all that SOS he had for breakfast.
yeah.
So when you see me tense up, you tense up, right? I noticed that with him as well. Like whenever I did it that one day, whenever I tense up, you tense up. Try not to, right?
Uh-huh.
Like,
So-
yeah, I might hurt you much still.
The main thing about it is that if they are tense and you are fluid, you will destroy them. So what you want to do is let your strikes be loose. Let your blocks be relaxed. So what I'm doing there is like, you notice it wasn't shaking the arm. That was, again. So that one I came on the inside there. Again. So the point is that snap, stay loose, stay relaxed. Now, that's all I was wanting you to do, is that single strike. When you get more advanced, then it flows differently. So again.
What you're ultimately trying to do, what you're ultimately going to do. And if he comes in for an attack, what?
Yep.
Just want to reach in and get it.
Mhm.
You know? Whew! I'm not going to bother with this 15 things.
Right.
I'm going to go whack, and then we're going to say,
Mhm.
if he's still awake.
Mhm.
Because if I did my job right, boom,
Mhm.
that's how far my hand went through his head.
Right. Yeah. So we begin you with the tonsal to practice it.
Right.
But eventually the tonsal simply becomes the thing that protects you if their fist swings through after you hit them.
Right.
So, because otherwise, I'm still waiting on him to do something.
Right.
I'm going, which one is he going to do? And instead,
So right now, he started the fight.
Yeah.
His hands are raised.
so if he raises,
He's like,
raises his hands,
Right.
I just hit. Or if I was doing number one, it would be,
Sorry.
you're fine.
No.
If you don't,
All of these are mere suggestions, really.
Mhm.
What you're trying to get down to. Food! Food! How's that? Food! Fuck! Fight! You still standing?
you never want to think of they blocked me as being a failure of some kind. So it's like, there's no need to apologize on that. So you managed to block me on that, so I do something else.
Right.
So I don't want to think of that as a failure, because then in the actual fight, I'll go, shit, and then pull back, instead of, it's like, damn it, he blocked me, I have to do it again now. It's like, and now it's like, he's gonna block everything I do, he's just so fast. It's like, well, is he fast enough to deal with all those things? No. No one is fast enough to block more than 3 things out in the air. It's just too quick.
Bruce Lee himself, probably one of the fastest guys in the world at that time. And he said he couldn't even block more than 2 or 3 punches. from offense, yeah.
So his thing was that if he could touch you, if he could touch you, then you couldn't get away.
Then you were glued to it.
Right.
And what I just showed you with Michael, as he shifted his weight, I simply just stayed in. Here's my tonsil, it's ready.
That's the tonsil is there to prevent a double knockout.
Right.
Have you seen those in UFC sometimes? Where both guys hit each other with the punch and then they both fall down. So it's to prevent he hits me and then that. So if he's got that shield up, then it's gonna attack.
Now, you gotta remember.
And here's another little cool secret. If he just punched, if I was to say I was doing a straight punch, and maybe he thought I was going to do a hook punch by whatever I did with my shoulders, but if he punches, his punch blocks my punch and then hits me.
Oh.
That's how it works. Oh. So the punch is a block.
Right.
So that's,
so that's coming in.
Oh.
Boom.
Yeah. You have to kind of know that you're going to do that because most people when they throw that punch, their muscles are loose. And so you have to kind of make sure that yours don't get pushed out of the way.
Well, you feel that right here.
Yeah.
Right here. It's where you feel. Where you feel anything is when you're crossing hands. And then you got to have the wits enough to go.
Yep.
Right. Fast.
Yep. And they run into it.
Shua, shua, shua. Do it, play. I just ripped his ear.
Okay.
That's not me. Can't hear.
No.
She's gonna delay a lot.
So try that a few more times.
So
Relax.
relaxation is huge. It's huge. Whenever you
Relax.
feel this,
You're making me tense.
you know, I'm not tense. You can push it right out of the way, right?
Oh.
Okay. But that's why. It's because you're tense. We engaged. You got tense. Hold this up.
No more than two.
You gotta be able to take a punch too.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Sometimes. You know.
What matters is like it's a fight. You're gonna get hit. What matters is where and how bad.
Right. You can minimize the damage and maximize your damage to him.
Right.
Like,
I would rather get
relax.
hit in the gut and get off a good build.
Right.
That's a perfectly good trade.
You may puke on the guy. But, you know, there you go.
Poison damage.
Ah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Hold it up.
Good.
Look into it. That's what we're talking about.
Now, you're still waiting for this. So. So, close enough to him. He's pretty quick. This one is.
Get it back. Yeah. Both of you start neutral. So start dust each other, and now you are going to attack with something. Slow speed. You are going to respond with something. Speed.
Most start with our cut me off in traffic. Blah, 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 blah. And then somebody lunges.
We were talking about guns. Oh, I don't like that, Holmes.
Do you own her? Are you just dating? Did you ask her?
Hey, we're not talking it out, actually.
You see,
We're talking about
this is my defense. Really, you own her?
Yeah, she's mine.
Do you have a ring on it?
No. I can see why.
See, this is how I'm going to disarm this fight. Dude, you can't own another human being. And he gets mad and comes at me anyway. Right?
Okay, so now start relaxing. I think where it's coming from is you're afraid of a counter hit. Is that you're going, yeah.
Anticipation.
Yeah. So
But
you won't see the counter hit if your eyes are closed.
it's
Yeah.
it's better counter hit to know what's coming.
Right. Yeah. Now I'll give you a little clue there. So, can I do that again?
Same thing.
Yeah. Okay. So what you did the last time?
Yeah.
Was, remember, legally, this is the fight.
Yeah.
This just started. So relax. The moment you see this, start moving forward. So don't wait for, yeah, and then you do something. So the moment you see that, that's time to go. Nah, you died.
I died.
You
I
moved
stuck
forward.
an ice pick in your forehead.
Wait, remember? Did you see that? You went, "Arr," and then you didn't do anything. So the moment that you see this, any hand movement rising up, it's all contextual, of course. But if you guys are fighting and then he raises his hands, there's not much else that he's gonna do except try to hit you.
Are you all good over there, by the way?
Yeah.
I'm not taking up.
No, you're fine.
Okay, cool. Now I'm just watching.
Relax.
Got about 5 more minutes.
Yep.
Now,
Whoa, bro, chill. I started.
there's a couple of things that you can do pre-fight that'll give you a bit of an advantage. I trained myself to do this years and years ago. I'd hug my mother, shake the preacher's hand, high five my father, all the same way.
High five your father.
I'm slightly right-handed, I'm right forward. Right? So I'm not squared up like this. It is, what's that? Sir, how are you?
Okay.
Hi, Mom. How are you, Mom? Good to see you. So, I'm right-handed. I want my closest weapon to my nearest partner. Right? So I always stand. You'll always see me. It's not that I'm a Jones in my life.
Yeah.
Shit happens. And it's happened. And I'm always ready for it. No, my mother never attacked me. But she knew I was standing this way too. Why are you standing that way?
Do you all ever do like a spar with multiple people? She's not my mother, so you're kind of like directing, the threat.
So
If you ever find yourself with multiple people and you're like, oh shit, you already lost.
no,
So if you should like, once you see, it's like if you guys come out and were like this is not the time for the dramatic Wild West time to stand and look at each other. It's like once the three squared up, pick who's ever the most dangerous or the closest and destroy them. And then so now if I do that, it's like you're within my kick range. So to bam, 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 like that. So that way, I've got them moving away and adjusting to me rather than the other way around.
You gotta be in control. You gotta be the aggressive
Yes.
one to control where they're going.
Yes.
now, you guys have heard me yell, do my ki and all that. Use those. They'll bring attention to your fight.
Everyone comes running when they hear screaming. Especially fight, they want to watch. Yeah.
There's gonna be an awful lot of witnesses.
Yeah.
So, make sure you're in the right.
Yeah.
So if I've got you two facing at me, right, and I'm in my regular, right, so are you the boss or is he the boss?
Good.
So I don't care.
Additionally, what's the thing that you notice is his aggressive movement will usually cause them to go towards him because they probably are anticipating him going the other direction, but they're just looking for fast motion.
Right.
So them coming towards him will actually bring them closer into range to cause more damage.
So I know where he is, right? And I'm looking at you, and I'm gonna throw this kick, and then attack you.
Which will give him just enough what the heck
Now,
just
this may not have hurt him. It may also have tapped him.
But it's just enough to give you the
Yeah,
half a
I'm ready.
second in order to, and then he goes, wait, what? And then and now it's one-on-one, potentially. And if you got more than a few people, then it might be time
Then like
to.
what I always do downtown.
That's it.
And if you don't have a gun,
Always one in the chamber.
and if you don't have a gun, do that anyway, and then use it as a passive indirect.
That's how it goes.
It's like,
Relax,
good.
relax.
Yeah,
Or you just go like this.
yeah,
Who's next?
yeah,
Who's first?
yeah. And if you act like you have a gun, then it might scare somebody enough that they run. Well, but that's why you get closer.
Yeah.
It's like if you see that, now I switch from pretend gun to regular hand, and now I've got control of the situation. It's like damn it, it wasn't a real gun. It's like, remember, wasn't there like a spate of people of robbing banks with no gun? Like they would do that.
Or with toy guns.
Yeah. Where they would just stick it under their
The
shirt.
bank tellers are told to
Yeah.
comply.
Yeah.
They're just simply told to comply.
That's why people don't really do that anymore, because it's just banks are so, it's like, they're going to get you. It's like nobody disappears into the night with bank money.
Someone stands in front of in the middle of the bank.
Okay, try that a
It's
few more
not
times.
right.
Straight for me.
No thinking like.
Yeah. Try going to the outside on that one. Outside. Just, I mean, I'm not saying that inside is wrong. I'm just saying you haven't really done that very much. So try it. Block with your left. Same punch. Do the same punch. Yeah.
He likes to change stuff up.
Yeah,
it does.
just to practice this one.
Oh yeah, well, it's good.
That's all right.
Try this one.
Keep you on point.
Now, your block is all the way up here, which is really exposing this. If he threw a quick hook, then he could nail him pretty good. So, you see that? Same punch. Let's do this one.
So, okay.
Yeah. That's a good response right there. Having a tons out again keeps this elbow low and keeps your ribs protected, so that you've got opportunities for all kinds of more stuff. That's where we use these. Very, very close, those little things.
Like an axe, right?
Yeah. It's on the hit more than the block.
Yeah.
The max, and then smaller. Your blocks. And so if you get things kind of into this zone,
The what?
you like your blow
I've seen the first episode.
and that
Yeah, well, the
that'll
beginning
make
of
things a lot
that
It's on
easier, much more
HBO.
economical.
Yeah.
That's why I
And
haven't
you
seen
can adapt and adjust easier. Like
I
you
love
think
the
of
beginning
like
of that
if you watch
first episode.
Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson.
I don't have HBO, and I'm not likely to get it.
Very
Yeah,
little
that's
motion.
pretty much is
So working on
pretty much
that
his
kind
Bruce
of
character.
tactics. One more
He
time.
gets hit in the face by an immigrant officer, and he's like, "I wouldn't do that again, probably you." And she does. He speaks English, and he's like, "Oh,
Alright,
right,
so that was one.
Go ahead, say something
And then
again."
there's 11 of those.
I saw it all halfway across the road in that damn boat.
So each one is just a different attack. So like,
fucks.
like
Yeah,
I
I
said, it's a
said
different
something.
attack by you,
It's
the
like-
good guy.
Oh, yeah.
They're generally.
So is the premise still the same, still a royal and
Be
you're
a
out committing?
ton pin in the hit.
No.
Okay.
Just a
This-
straight
What's the
pin.
premise?
The premise is
Sliding
he's
comes
a
out.
guy. He's a
It's
custom master who immigrants to
Just regular
America to find
box
his sister, and he
One
finds out that his sister is like married to a crime
So-
boss, and he
I can
ends
show you
up
a
like
couple of those.
getting abducted to a rival
Pin. That one's good.
Now
So-
it becomes a hatchet man.
Here's that guy. So
It's in San
start
Francisco, like right after some.
Say we're right here, and then you are just
I know
gonna,
the history of the hatchet.
you're gonna do something aggressive, and then I come in and stop that before it can do anything.
Yeah, he's
Or
like, yeah, the girl
let's
says
see,
like, oh, you
con
think
with harmonious spring.
he's like, oh, you think
That
you just
is
because you
the
can
other
speak American, you can talk shit to me? He's like, well, you have to admit that helps.
So I make your punch go further than you want it,
And then yeah, he kicks off.
and then hit
Yeah, I
you
saw
as
the
you
first
run into my
episode.
hand.
That's if they're like
found it
rolling
online.
at you, right?
Well, no, if
I can
if
see
they're,
how-
I like the martial arts. The martial arts are really good. The choreography.
No, it's like always under his hand that like, yeah, he was using, so do it again, right?
Yeah. If you know it's coming, that's something else.
We're in the movies.
We're talking about somebody
you know,
who's throwing, yeah,
with all the tense muscles and everything.
so it just,
Yeah,
it
it sounds
bounces
like
off.
whenever he just like.
It's
starts
somebody where
wrestling,
you know they're
like,
throwing
one of
heavy
the
punches.
officers was like taking off his
Yeah.
jacket, ready to fight,
Yeah.
and he's like, oh, well, it's like,
Slide your pockets out, these are fun.
It's like,
So this is,
that's
so
what
you do a
I'm
straight
like,
punch.
like, he punches other guys, knocks other guys out.
Right.
The question is,
So
do you
I
really
can
want to
get
find
like
out?
Get there, you do it with that other hand. So that one, I'm not really paying attention too much to
So
it,
yeah, I like the beginning, like
I'm just
his
sliding it
character's
up.
full of his character's like the name
one
is Awesome.
This is if they,
Like, he doesn't really take
just
shit.
do it
from
on the right
guys.
hand. So it's whatever I want, but I'm catching it. So I come in here, I've got control
With his sister.
of their arm.
Yeah, he was an American.
And the point is that most
She's
people
married to,
are expecting that, they're expecting that's gonna happen. That we
Yeah.
do something like that,
Right. It was a.
we intercept their
Yeah,
ideas.
right.
That's the thing, it's like if we completely change their plan and they don't recognize that,
So-
they're not gonna immediately go, ha, open it. They're,
Bruce Lee
it's going
never
to,
actually.
they what, and then by that time we
Only
hit
had
four
a
times.
vague idea.
So, cause it's
of the
like,
warrior.
if that's here,
And
I'm going to go punch, 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 bam.
So it wasn't like he had a clear
It's too much of the,
idea
that,
as to where he wanted it. to
I'm
go.
freezing there to show you
Yeah.
what it is.
Concept.
But the actual one pot
Chinese
Right.
guy coming to America.
looks like that. So if I don't wanna hold on to it.
So it's based off. It's also
So
exactly.
now I had it,
Like,
it's like right there.
his daughter
It's
is
like
actually
that.
one of
It's
the.
like if I
executive producers,
hold on
so-
to this, now I've got your wrist that I can attack.
But yeah, since nothing was ever
Yeah.
actually.
All of them are
written down
contextual,
about
they're
other than
ideas.
A vague idea,
And
you know,
So
everybody's got a
kicking
license
it
to
in
do
there.
I like
whatever
the
they
case.
want.
This is.
Yep.
The new.
main thing about them is that they
Has a girl.
they do they are
Sheldon,
easy to see
Sheldon.
if you're on here.
And
So
it's
yeah.
pretty good show.
So an idea is
Kung fu.
you can do kicks on
Shaolin monk,
these.
the Shaolin monks actually
So-
learn how to fight.
So if he does kick,
New Moon Chun.
yeah.
was
So
taught
same
by-
thing. Wham.
Taught by them.
As soon as that comes in,
Well, and the
full
bridge
stress.
version.
Anytime I see something, that's also an option. Ooh. They're not gonna expect it.
Well, it's not proper to call them monk.
Yeah. So
Man,
anything.
Yeah, I see it as like,
when people
you
call
got like, kind of like. a
females
balance,
master,
right?
it just
So
grinds my teeth.
if they're overly aggressive, they're like.
Is it
Chris, you want to tip it back to where you're in control.
Master is
How
a
it
male.
strikes, right?
It
Name.
depends.
So you always want to be on the offense.
Yes. Sometimes it
People
can be
call-
offense in another direction.
Is it juice?
See,
No.
No,
It's like, so if they are, if they're leaning forward and pushing too much aggressively this way.
You don't call her sir.
That's one of the problems.
Now,
that I have
like,
with this
they
dog.
wanted
call
to
Valkyrie,
go
like, who's-
that way,
every
well,
dog
I
should
will
be, you know,
oblige. Yeah.
King Valkyrie.
And then even worse, it's like,
There
no,
there have been a
it's
few female teams,
like as an option.
but it's not the correct term.
They're queens. That would have been.
It's not the correct
They
term.
would have done.
No, no.
You're
That's when you
you're
do
a
kicks in the head. is-
queen is almost always, with the
And
exception
then
of
if we really wanted to
first
finish it,
and second
right on the ribs.
is, behind.
Yes.
See the nose.
At that angle, it would be a bit of finagling me to get around there. Plus that might kill him. Yeah.
The nose.
All right, let's do some stretching.
Give me a paper.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Good.
Good, yeah. Okay, calf stretch.
Okay.
You guys did really good tonight. Nice. I was serious.
most of your weight on that back foot. There you go. The bouncing is much more effective at getting new flexibility.
Static stretches are okay for warm-up, but when you're already warmed up, active stretching is much better.
All right, other side. Oh. Don't have to push it too hard.
Think about a rubber band. If you take a cold rubber band and you just go like this, you're gonna break it.
Yeah.
But if you warm it up and stretch it out, you'll get that thing to wrap around you.
Okay, and now out to this side. This. So it's the same, basically the same thing, just turn to the side. So up there. Now that elbow out. Yes. Yeah. And then that way. Elbow to toe. And the bouncing is the most important. So even if it's all the way up there, even if it's up high, just big swingy bounces is what will get you there. Okay, switch sides. Andrew, if you bend your right knee, you'll be able to stretch more. There you go. Yeah, I can feel that. There you go.
Oh,
Alright. Now, hip flexor. Big, deep stance seconds. And make sure that you're, actually put your hand on the hip joint, on the back, and then bounce. Try to, big bounces. Levi, try to stay up. There we go. Like up, straight back. Yeah. We want to stretch this, so it's important that the upper body's leaning back. Turn the upper body to the side, and then push your head towards the back foot.
oh.
Oh, that's worse. That's the point. Then bend the right leg. Turn to the side. Okay. Shout in. So here, turn to the right. Here's the easy way. Put your arms out this way. And then bend the left leg. Put your hands on the floor on either side. There you go.
It's supposed to feel like this.
Yes. Turn your upper body to the left.
Oh, crap.
Both your upper body should be leaning over your quad.
Oh, my gosh. Oh,
So put your left hand on the other side.
okay.
This is
Oh. Yeah.
the monk speakers, so you should look up.
Yeah.
That's all, when you're Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Okay, other side.
Okay.
There you go.
Ooh, let's do that.
Put your foot, point your toes towards me. There we go. Yep, now bounce. Bounce the hips up and down. There you go.
Oh.
There you go. Okay. Now we're here. Let's do this one. Stretch your hip flexor. There we go. Put your right elbow on your right knee. And put that foot out further. Stretch it out. There you go. And then, yep, and then grab your own ankle. Grab the other hand. And then pull yourself towards your foot. Start to bounce it like this. You should feel it on the outside of your hip joint. it's okay for the hip to roll up and down a bit. Okay, switch sides. So left elbow on left knee, grab the ankle, pull yourself toward it. Okay. Now we've got both feet. And out here. Just bounce yourself towards it. You have to grab the ankles. It's fine. It's just about pulling yourself. Okay, grab the calf even. It's the bouncing motion is what's important. All right. Now, before we do tree, just want to show you guys a little something. Stretch out like this, kind of. Just get some blood into here. Get the thighs moving. Loosen up. Okay. So now I want you guys to feel how high you can kick now. So just did that stretch. So now gently swing this. Just gently swing. And I think you'll find you're going up higher than maybe you're used to. There you go. Relax it. Yeah. Okay. Now only a front kick. So without swinging it. Like that would swing. Try the actual snap. There you go. Good. Okay, now gently swing the left leg.
Andrew, that's as close to harder movies as I want to get.
Oh, Elvira?
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
Down
Song of the Beatles.
Yeah.
Is that a birthday? How long ago?
72 years old.
Yeah.
Then try the kick.
She's really pretty outside of her makeup.
Yeah, she is.
All right. Now we'll go for tree.
The roots are strong, so the tree also.
You can only do that when you're standing on one hand.
I know.
I
I was just quoting David on this.
No, that was Ice-T. That was us. Doing that commercial.
I said I was just quoting David on the roots.
And he did say that.
So did Ice-T on the commercial. Pick a spot and look there. Don't let your eyes wander around. It throws balance off.
Almost there.
Well, maybe not today. Don't say that's not going to happen. Say, I can't wait to do that.
All right, let's do it. Did you do it with us? Okay.
I don't have the back or the knees for it.
I can't got the knees for it either. We were gonna start on JKD squat. Other leg.
Yeah.
I could do that back when I was in my 20s. I lived a rough life since.
you're grabbing,
Gotta
grabbing
relax.
the wrong part of the foot. Grab this. That helps with the balance.
Gotta relax. You're shaking.
No.
Good.
Willow trick.
So little trick that
Well,
I've been
sure.
doing that'll help. It's like don't do it if you're having trouble doing it for longer than 10 seconds or so. But at the gym they usually have this, those half exercise balls that they have, where it's like a plastic base and then half ball. Do tree on that. So put your foot on the middle of that and then do treat on that while it's moving around. After that feels like doing it on flat ground feels pretty easy because the ground ain't moving on you.
That will really work all those oblique muscles,
Yep.
tiny little oblique muscles.
Yep, because
in
we're
your legs.
doing this. Yep. It's like a safer version of the plum blossoms. They have this training thing where it's basically flat platforms on long poles, increasingly longer poles. So and then you're walking from one to the other trying to balance, and then you go stand on the top, and it's like really wiggly.
Okay.
It's a good incentive to learn your balance before you go up there, because otherwise you fall off and break your neck.
Great.
Yeah. All right. We're done. Time for bowing.
That's not bad.
Ready? Hey.
All right. You guys get it?
Trying.
Working on it.
It's working on. Working on.
Left foot first.
Okay, so real quick, you're just kind of holding it. It's the way to remember it is it's fist and shield.
Shield.
So it's like this. So you're on the knuckles. So put it here. So this is right here, just like karate is, and this is on top. And then it's left foot steps, right foot steps, and you keep right toe up, go up. So you're only on the heel. And then you just put it back, and then put it back. And then that's when you do a little bow. So try that one more time. So it's here, then left, right, and right. Yep. And it just gets yeah. Yep. And then put it back. Big step back. Yeah. You got it. You're getting it. You'll get it.
Not this teeth hurt.
Yep. I don't care. I'm wearing shoes. That's why we wear shoes.
So that,
Don't get teeth in our feet.
we have practice on.
That's not where they belong.
Like on and off. Practice. When you I'm always looking. Big time. Stay like this.
Looks like it.
Kick time.
Yeah.
Wait, do that again, please. I want to see it register in my mind.
Just a
Like the snap, kickboxing.
So it's where what I'm doing is I go bang, bang. That's hitting on the inside. It's just you hit the inside and then you go back and then do that side kick, since your hips are already in position.
Now, we trained the hook kick individually as a standalone, but it was always meant
To be a follow-up, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
like that.
The other idea behind it is that follow-up is available to you at all times, versus if you did a roundhouse kick. Roundhouse kick looks
Telegraph.
like, well, no, it's not necessarily telegraphed, but it's just the fact that the hips aren't turned. They're like this. So therefore, if I wanted to follow up with a side kick, I'd have to turn and do that. But if I wanted to follow up with anything else besides like a front kick, But yeah, I would rather be able to follow up with a side kick than a front kick. The side kicks kind of hurt more.
And then one more question, because I don't want to keep you guys on there, right? So like the spinning back fist, all right? MMA, I don't know if it's judo, right?
Not that much.
No.
Because that was not really a spinning back kick. That was a 360 back fist.
Okay.
Yeah. You were here and you went like that. Yeah. So the only time I would use that is if say you threw a punch and they deflected it to the side and you were a little bit off balance this way. In order to recover, it would be an option for you to come around.
Spin around.
Yeah. So I'm almost not turning 180 degrees. It's just right there. But if you're that close, a elbow might be better.
I would do it one time when we were sparring. Try it, one good time. If I can knock them out, so be it.
The risk with it is that if you tried it without anything else before it, all they have to do is shove you. Yeah, they turn their back on you.
I mean, you would do it like super close, right? You
Yeah.
would be back like this.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd have to do it real close.
Yeah, that's the thing.
For-
We'd have to be
For it to
right
be-
here,
For it to be effective, you really gotta go.
and you'd also have to be very sure that my hands were busy, because this is very easy to do.
Now, yeah, you've seen it done in UFC, and MMA, they do it, quite frequently.
Yeah.
But they're following rules.
Yeah.
A street fight's not gonna last 1 or 2 seconds.
Right. If you're in an actual confrontation and you're to the point where you're having to do something tricky, then it's kind of gotten out of your control. Yeah. It's better to just go pow with something simple and have them fall down and be done.
I'm gonna try something. All right, block me, beat the shit out of me, all right?
I wouldn't have thrown him, I'd have grabbed his throat and pulled it out.
Ooh.
I was being
Like
nice.
Roadhouse. Like
I would be
Roadhouse. No, careful.
Well, again, you gotta have strong fingers to do stuff.
Haven't done push-ups yet.
Push-ups like that.
Yeah. For the 3 single leg squats are good. That's what I do.
Pistol squats?
No, I'm talking about like on the machine, in the gym.
Yeah.
You can rotate your leg a little bit, throw the knees down here, and do it. You get different angles of the quad. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It's a weight machine.
You mean just do it like it's
It's not heavy either. It's like
the regular leg press, but just do it
Yeah,
one
you do
way.
it with one leg basically because you're pushing yourself away from
I
it.
have been in gyms. He's
No,
down me, like, it's a gym thing.
No, please don't.
You
No,
wouldn't know what we're talking about.
Oh, shoot. All right. Call me out. Call me out.